So I want to welcome everybody tonight and thank you for coming. This is Sustainable San Mateo County's 24th Annual Sustainability Awards Celebration. And I'm Terry Nagel, I'm chair of the board. I'm really excited to get this started now. I just want to say, isn't it great that we're all back together? I mean, it's been like hibernation, right? It's fun to see all you good friends, really. So we are honored tonight to be joined by many local leaders and grassroots advocates here tonight. I think everybody knows a lot of people in this room. And I want to recognize the elected representatives who are here tonight. So I believe they're going to show those on the screen. But just briefly, I want to tell you we're delighted to have State Senator Josh Becker. And Helen Walter, his staff, is with him tonight. One of our two MCs is Noelia Corso, our very newest county supervisor. We thought Dave Pine would be with us, but he was ill today and couldn't come. We also, I believe, have Michael Callaghy here. So you can stand up if you'd like. And I won't go through all of them, but we do have staff members from Congressman Mullen's office, Kevin Fong, and Emily Salgado from Assemblywoman Diane Pappin's office. And there are lots and lots of city council members here. The entire Atherton City Council, or I should say Town Council, and also the entire Burlingame City Council is here. And we have council members you can see from Foster City, our Menlo Park Mayor, Millbrae City Council, Pacifica Mayor, also Portola Valley's Mayor, and the San Mateo Deputy Mayor, and a council member. So the theme tonight is a hopeful future for our youth. And I'm excited that we will highlight some of the local young people who are doing great things in local communities. You may have noticed some of the photos out in the reception area with quotes from some of these interns, and they are just so enthusiastic about working on projects that they think will address issues like climate change. Most of them work on our Sustainability Ideas Bank, which offers proven solutions that local cities, and actually cities anywhere, can use to accelerate their sustainability. And at the beginning of their internships, most of these interns are really unsure about how to go about researching, talking to strangers, and so forth. But by the end of the summer, they have it down, and they are just bubbling with enthusiasm to research new innovations that we can put in the Ideas Bank. I'm also excited about the other programs that Sustainable San Mateo County offers. In a companion to the Ideas Bank is the dashboard. Our sustainability dashboard measures 30 metrics of sustainability in all of the cities in the county. And then when we share those with the cities, we also introduce them to the solutions in the Ideas Bank. We also have an indicators report we've been doing for many years, and that is a deep dive into one issue each year. I'm delighted to tell you that this year we're focusing on children, youths, and families, and we'll share the results of that report in the fall. We also have happy hours. Many of you have participated, where we look at sustainability issues with different leaders in our community. So we invite you to join us by volunteering, by advocating for change with us, and of course, we'd love your support financially. And now I'd like to introduce our executive director, Christine Kolzog.
Well, thank you, Terry. And good evening, everyone, and welcome to our awards celebration. I'm honored to be here with so many of you, change makers, helping to make our county more sustainable. Please give yourselves a big round of applause. All right. So too often, sustainability, or better said, the lack of sustainability, is portrayed in a rather scary, negative way. We all remember the recent extreme weather event wreaking havoc in our communities, hitting our most vulnerable populations the hardest. It's difficult to keep optimistic and not succumb to a gloom and doom mentality. But, see, there is another side to the story. As is the case with any challenge, we see people who refuse to give up. These leaders actually step up to the plate and take positive action for the greater good. They do this in a bold way, with passion, courage, innovation, and conviction. And tonight, we are celebrating the incredible achievements of some of them. So let us follow in their footsteps as they lead the way to a brighter, more inclusive future for us all. Can I hear some applause for inspiring award winners? So, Sustainable San Mateo County, or like we like to say sometimes, SSMC, has been around for more than 30 years. Since its beginning, our organization has tirelessly championed a system-thinking approach to sustainability, centered in the core belief that a healthy environment, social equity, and a green economy can and must work together hand in hand for us to achieve true sustainability. That's what has been driving our work for our beautiful region and actually even beyond. After all, as we all know, sustainability doesn't know any borders. So let's now take a minute to recognize the people behind SSMC. First, our hardworking board of directors, led by Terry Nagel, who just gave the welcoming address, and Kirsten Keith. She will also be our EMC tonight. I also want to express my thanks to our WISE advisory board. Maybe you can wave. I know we have some advisory board members here. Kaya, Brian, yes, Khan, thank you for coming. And then also our amazing staff. So you may have met Jill, an amazing admin over there on the registration table. And she's been working hard behind the scenes to make everything run smoothly. And then we have Sarah Casanego. Sarah, where are you? Okay, she's over there. And Sarah has been leading our indicators report program. Finally, while I won't have time tonight to individually recognize all of our many volunteers, some of whom have been with us since the very beginning, please accept my gratitude for all the energy, enthusiasm, and dedication you bring to your role as volunteers. You are indeed essential to our success. All right, so next we have our awards committee, which has worked really hard behind the scenes for months on this event. Committee members, can you please raise your hands? All right, here we go. Nice job. And I also want to thank the many other volunteers helping us here tonight. Did you know that sustainability is indeed a team sport? Can I hear some applause for this incredible community of supporters? I'd like now to express SSMC's gratitude for some game-changing financial gifts we have received in recent months. First, a generous bequest from the estate of former superstar volunteer Frances Nuss, who sadly passed away last year. We all fondly remember Frances as a passionate sustainability advocate, eager to pitch in whenever and wherever needed. We'll miss her sunny disposition and her fantastic smile. With us today are Frances' sister, Caroline Guadagnolo, and her niece, Michelle Komlenik. Please stand up or wave so that we can thank you for attending on behalf of Frances. I'd also like to introduce Ash McNeely, Executive Director of the Sandhill Foundation and a longtime supporter of SSMC. Please wave, Ash. We are very grateful for the generous 2-year grant you gave us recently. This funding will provide our organization with the needed resources for growth and capacity building necessary to meet the demand for sustainable San Mateo County's insights and services for local leaders, cities, and businesses. These are super exciting time, so please join me in thanking Ash and recognizing Sandhill Foundation's important impact in accelerating sustainability in our region. Let's hear it for Ash. Now, I also want to thank our generous sponsors shown here. Many of them are longtime supporters who have not only helped us financially, but in many numerous other ways, such as providing advice, introducing us to experts, or even speaking at events. Big thanks to Bristol Myers Squibb, a true sustainability leader in the life sciences industry, for its generous support at the 10K level. Also, many thanks to California Water Services over there. We also have the Chan Zuckerberg Initiative. Unfortunately, they could not be here with us tonight. The Colson family over there, that's the Burlingame table. Flad Architects together with EXP Engineering. Where is Flad? Over there. Genentech, neighbor there. Linkso Garden Materials. Peninsula Clean Energy, with our Peninsula Clean Energy table. And the San Mateo County Community College District for supporting us. Thank you all, and so many others, for enabling us to do our important work. We are also very appreciative of our many generous auction donors that you can see if you go to this link. Okay, let's just breeze through here. All right, and next slide. There are actually 3 auctions this year. So tonight, there is a silent auction that we mentioned a few times. It's over there next to the registration area. And then we also have a live auction. And of course, our online auction, which will close this Sunday. Check your program to find details about the live auction and some of our online items. And now, it's my pleasure to introduce tonight's EMCs. Supervisor Noelia Corzo, one of our newest San Mateo County supervisors representing District 2, and Kirsten Keys, a former mayor of Menlo Park, and she also happens to be SSMC's vice chair. Let's welcome them with a warm show of support. Thank you. And now, over to you, Kirsten.
Thanks, Christine. Thank you, Christine. Wow, it's just so fun to be back in person again. It feels like eons ago, right? I want to thank Christine so much. She's been a great executive director, and thank you to all of the guests who are here, people who are here for the first time, and people who have been coming for a long time. Can I just see a show of hands of who's here for the first time? Wonderful. Yeah, Noelia too. Woohoo! Great. So it's wonderful to have all of you here, and we couldn't be more pleased to be back in person. I'd like to remind you, as you've heard, we have some wonderful silent auction items in the reception area, and you can still bid on those back there at the table. And I'm just going to highlight a couple of other auction items because this is our big fundraiser, of course. But we have an unforgettable dining experience at All Spice, a Michelin-starred restaurant in San Mateo, a giant magnum of fine wine from wine connoisseur Bill Schulte. Thank you, Bill. And a private tour of the elephant seals at Año Nuevo, a close-up tour of the Bear Island by boat to see some endangered species live, followed by lunch, and so much more, including goat yoga, which I'm sure you all want to do. So you still have a few minutes to bid on the silent auction items over here. And we also might have a surprise live auction item, so you'll have to wait for Jim Hartnett to come up for some surprises. So there's a bidding sheet next to the silent auction items where you can sign up for the beautiful orchids at each table. So all of the orchids are for sale. They're $25, and we would love for you to all take them home. So thank you. And now I'm very happy to introduce Supervisor Noelia Corzo. She will be my esteemed partner for the night, and we're so happy to have you too. So big round for Noelia.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for the introduction, Kirsten, and thank you to Sustainable San Mateo County for your work in making San Mateo County a better place for us all. I want to give a preview of the items you'll have a chance to bid on in our live auction. They offer you an exciting escape or adventure and a chance to support SSMC's vision of making San Mateo County more sustainable. Here are a few highlights. A 1-week vacation in a gorgeous Lake Tahoe home that sleeps 10, a 3-day getaway to the beautiful Monterey Peninsula that includes 2 nights at the Monterey Sanctuary Resort, right on the beach, dinner at the resort's award-winning restaurant, a whale-watching cruise, tickets to the Monterey Bay Aquarium, and a cooking lesson. We also have a private tour of a small vineyard and boutique winery in Belmont for 8 people, followed by a 5-course meal paired with excellent wines. And for all you CSI fans, a private tour of the County Crime Lab, courtesy of the amazing Sheriff Christina Corpus. I don't know if she'll be there, though, so I can't promise you that. The online auction features nearly 100 items and will continue until 5 p.m. this Sunday. It's easy to start bidding. Just scan the QR code on page 8 of your program. Now we're going to take a 5-minute break so that everyone has a chance to put in some last-minute bids. And also feel free to add your name to the bidding list for the orchids on your table. And you're welcome to buy more than one.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for bidding back there. We're going to start again. Yep, we're back from our mini break. And I hope you had a productive time making bids and networking, and I know you're still networking. There's a lot of networking in this room. So what I want to do right now is just say thank you to our elected officials in the room. So I'd like to ask if all the elected officials could please stand up. And that's our city council members, our mayors. I know a bunch are here. Please stand up so we can recognize you. And our school board members, please stand up. Thank you. Yeah, you are all amazing people working tirelessly in our county. So thank you, thank you. We both know it's a lot of work, right?
That's right.
So SSMC has been presenting sustainability awards every year since 1999, come rain or shine, or COVID. For more than 2 decades, SSMC has recognized and highlighted the work of our leaders who are making great strides in furthering sustainability in the county through their work as individuals and with local organizations, education institutions, businesses, and government. And in keeping with the special theme tonight, a hopeful future for our youth, SSMC will recognize 3 local high school students who have volunteered their time towards making the county more sustainable. The Green Building Awards have been presented by SSMC since 2002, and our awardees are chosen by San Mateo County chapter of the American Institute of Architects. And tonight, for the 3rd year, Peninsula Clean Energy will present its All-Electric Leader Awards as well. And we also want to extend an enormous thank you to our elected leaders who just stood up. You are working tirelessly again, and we really appreciate your time. So thank you. And I'm going to pass this on to Supervisor Corzo.
Okay, we're going to begin our awards presentation now. You ready? It is my pleasure and honor to introduce the first and second Sustainability Award winners, both giants in this field, who have personally helped me learn more about how to be sustainable in San Mateo County, Diane Bailey and Tom Cabot. Diane has been committed to sustainability as long as she can remember, after earning both a BS in chemical engineering and a master's in environmental science and engineering. She has worked for a number of environmental advocacy organizations. She was a senior scientist with the Natural Resources Defense Council for nearly 14 years. Diane has led Menlo Spark since 2015. She and Tom Cabot, who chairs Menlo Park's Environmental Quality Commission, have been instrumental in mobilizing Menlo Park residents to address climate change. Come on, Tom, we're waiting for you. They helped persuade the City Council to adopt a goal of being carbon neutral by 2030, the most aggressive city goal in San Mateo County. And last year, Menlo Spark helped forge a public-private partnership for a citywide electrification and job training program that will help low-income households make the switch from natural gas in Menlo Park. Tom is an environmental and chemical engineer with 4 decades of experience in energy efficiency, utility programs, and utility supply planning. He leverages his broad experience by providing services, tool development, and intellectual property to cities, counties, and state energy offices, as well as federal research labs and others. He also experiments with do-it-yourself projects, making new solutions while also working on the big picture of solving home and grid problems. Together, Diane and Tom founded the Campaign for Fossil-Free Buildings in Silicon Valley, FFBSV for short, in 2019, which now has 40 member organizations. FFBSV has helped persuade 30 cities in San Mateo County and Santa Clara County, along with both counties, to limit or ban fossil fuels in new construction. It has inspired many other cities to do the same, helping to make all-electric building mainstream. Now we're going to watch a video. So congratulations, and here's a video.
When I started working with Menlo Spark, as I was meeting folks around town, everyone was talking about this amazing clean energy advocate named Tom Cabot, and that I should really meet with him. And we've been working together ever since.
It feels like more of a movement because there's a lot of different projects in it, and luckily Diane's a great organizer, so she's helping get different things going. Building energy use continues to be a really big source of carbon pollution, and so we've been working together to find innovative ways to reduce that gas reliance in our homes and buildings. So the Campaign for Fossil-Free Buildings in Silicon Valley is comprised of 40 different groups, all working together to accelerate a phase out of gas use in our homes and buildings. We've helped about 30 or so cities in both counties of San Mateo and Santa Clara
take action and adopt policies to avoid gas use in new construction. Now we're turning our efforts to existing buildings to help homeowners get off of gas.
The area is getting a lot of good traction on electrifying vehicles, but buildings are a tougher problem with a lot of inertia and not enough sexiness. People don't identify as much with their water heater as they do with their wheels.
We've been partnering with Black Power for about a year and a half to start a citywide electrification and job training program together. By 2030, we hope to be at 1,000 to 2,000 homes getting electrified every year in Menlo Park and spreading throughout the region. Statewide, there are studies that show that electrification to meet our state climate goals could create about 100,000 new jobs in California. We're also working with cities, especially Menlo Park, but other cities, to adopt electrification ordinances. We're also working with the 9-county air district to get some standards in place in the next 5 years or so that will prevent the sale of polluting gas appliances.
So now's the time for the early movers to get on board. Given all the incentives and the tax credits, cost less than just re-upping again with gas appliances in the same location. It's just great to be in this community of folks working on the problem.
Thank you so much to Sustainable San Mateo County for this award. We are honored to receive this award, and it wouldn't be possible without the many, many people who are part of this electrification movement and part of the campaign.
Diane and Tom are examples of the human spirit's boundless capacity. Your influence is felt far and wide. Congratulations, and I actually think you have like 5 different awards here, so here you go. This is for Tom.
Oh, thank you. And Diane, this is for you.
And now we'll invite you to get your photo taken by our talented photographer, Keith Grushala, who has donated his services tonight, and you can walk over there to find him. But let's give them one more round of applause. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Another fun thing about Tom is that he builds bikes, and he lives in my neighborhood, so I get to see him riding around on his different bikes a lot. Okay, so thanks so much, Diane and Tom. What fantastic contributions you two have made to the county and beyond for years. We look forward to seeing more of what you do to inspire us all to better our communities. I'm now delighted to introduce our 3rd Sustainability Award winner, Redwood High School. Redwood High, that's right. Redwood High School is a local continuation school in the Sequoia Union High School district that displays a strong commitment to students' futures with a focus on post-secondary options and environmental sustainability. Redwood High has a sustainable and climate-resilient campus with energy-efficient heating and cooling, solar power, and bioswales, and an expansive outdoor educational space with an organic garden, greenhouse, composting system, a chicken coop, rainwater collection systems, riparian corridor, and outdoor classroom. Students, it's impressive. Yeah, it's very impressive. Students maintain the school garden, and they use the produce harvested from their garden in their culinary arts classes. An equity coach helps students further their opportunity, receive support to reach their full potential. As we watch this video, I invite Redwood High's principal, Stephanie Ogden, to come to the stage. Let's give her a big round of applause. Thank you.
A continuation school serves students who are in 11th or 12th grades, and our school focuses on kids who might want a smaller learning environment than our big schools, and also kids who are behind in credits. One of the things that was really important to us is that when you look at climate change, it can be really scary. So we really wanted to bring power to them by giving them some skills that they might be able to use, and that's where our whole new goal came in terms of providing a sustainable food source for our community. We have a fabulous 20 chicken coop, and they're working on a new potting area and learning construction skills.
We'd like to be a demonstration site. For example, we're doing rainwater capture, and we're going to be building a solar-powered pump system. And so it's really important that we're modeling sustainability and modeling that there are opportunities for action, not just for students, but for the community as well.
I know that when we interview students afterwards, we've had kids say to us, wow, I can grow a garden now. I know how to do this. I know how to plant. I know how to cook it, you know. So the most important thing for us was really that it's not about we're forcing this on students, but just making it part of their natural curriculum here, that they're learning about how to do things sustainably and that they can do on their own.
Stephanie, Redwood High is a beacon of hope for the future, and we really thank you for all you're doing to help our youth. And I know you have some people you want to introduce, but thank you so much.
Oh, thanks everyone. I'd much rather be digging in the dirt than doing this in front of a lot of people. That's why I have Mike. So Mike Kaliga is our vice principal. He's an awesome smoozer, so he might come out and talk to you. And this is our wonderful Climate Corps fellow, Jess Dominic, who has done so much for this year for us at school. We have some really big news coming up in April that we can't share yet, but there's more good news to come. And we have an amazing program. We invite you to come out anytime. We're always looking for people to volunteer. We had the students lifting 400-pound trusses today with the hoist, and we had a retired engineer come out and help us. So we're always looking for some support and help. I just got to give a shout out to my board members that are here, Shanice and Carrie Dubois, and also just super thankful for all the support that we've gotten from Jill Hilborn and the County Office of Ed. So thank you so much.
Thank you. And here we have a couple of awards for you as well to recognize all the hard work you're doing. Thank you very much.
Come out anytime.
Yeah. I think you're up. Oh, and then if you wouldn't mind just seeing Keith Grishala for a photograph, that would be terrific. Thank you.
Okay, it's now time to introduce the fourth Sustainability Award winner. SEI, an environmental nonprofit that builds leaders to drive sustainability solutions throughout the Bay Area. For 25 years, SEI has partnered with schools, communities, and businesses to develop sustainability leadership pathways from elementary school to early career. It has partnered with 6 elementary districts in San Mateo County to offer outdoor garden education, with the San Mateo County Office of Education to develop the career technical education pathways for junior high school students, and with the county's community college district and the Office of Education to host fellows who bring sustainable solutions to San Mateo County. While we watch their video, I invite SEI's representatives Alexis Feynman and Emily Mallon to come to the podium.
SEI is an environmental nonprofit that is committed to building leaders to drive sustainability solutions. For the last 25 years, we've been partnering with schools, businesses, and communities to develop sustainability leadership pathways from elementary school to early career. San Mateo County was a founding partner of our Climate Corps program, and that program gives professional development opportunities for emerging climate leaders, typically recent college graduates, to get a chance to work hands-on in organizations, businesses, government agencies on sustainability and resiliency projects. In San Mateo County, we've had Climate Corps fellows working on a multitude of projects: sea level rise planning, resident education and outreach, energy efficiency in buildings and facilities, and supporting work on the county's climate action plan. Our programs really look to educate and empower students and emerging professionals to create thriving, resilient communities.
Congratulations, SEI, for the amazing and inspiring work that you do.
Thank you. On behalf of the entire team at SCI, Alexis and I wanted to thank Sustainable San Mateo County for this award. We're grateful to be honored alongside such impactful people and organizations and to be supporting climate resiliency in San Mateo County. So thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations. Please don't forget to get your photo taken. And one more round of applause. Okay, now the moment you've all been waiting for. Just kidding. I'm going to announce the silent auction winners. You ready? Okay, so Chocolate Heaven. The winner is Corey Vian. Gourmet Experience at Allspice. Gourmet Experience at Allspice, Diane Bailey. Diane won 2 awards tonight. Look at that. Goat Yoga. Ooh, I wish I would have won this one. Diana Reddy. Año Nuevo Tour, Adam Lorraine. Adam, I might want to go with you on this tour, okay? Sigona's Basket, George Creedom. Magnum of Fine Wine, Terry Nagel. And finally, the Bear Island Boat Tour, Kai Eakin. Yes. Congratulations, winners. Your auction items will be waiting for you at the registration area when you leave. And now it is my great pleasure to introduce 2 volunteers from our awards committee, Deepika Sridhar and Valerie Fox Carlos.
You want me to hold this for you? Nope, I got it. Good evening, everyone. We want to welcome you again. And as we all know, the future of sustainability depends on the actions we take today. And the young people are leading that charge. They are passionate, innovative, fiercely committed to creating a sustainable future for themselves, for us, and for future generations. Tonight, we want to recognize and celebrate with you the incredible achievements of these young leaders. From reducing waste and promoting renewable energy to advocating for policy change and promoting environmental justice, they are inspiring us all to do better. There's a misconception these days that these kids are often on their phones and social media. But young people are not spending all their time on TikTok. They are out there on the front lines doing the hard work of building a more sustainable future. We know this firsthand because we work closely with these student interns throughout the year. We've seen how enthusiastic they are about researching solutions to make cities more sustainable and how their confidence grows as they learn how government works. One high school student went on to intern with State Senator Josh Becker, and one Stanford student interned with both the Natural Resources Defense Council and San Francisco's Department of the Environment. 2 high school students started a nonprofit that hosts speakers and coordinates service projects. A college intern organized a climate rally last year in San Mateo. And some Sanford students have told us that the experience of interning with us has prompted them to switch their major and their career plans to focus on sustainability. Let's let them speak for themselves. Here's a video of 4 of our former Stanford interns. Roll the interns.
I'm Calista Trantis, and I attend Stanford University. I was an intern with Sustainable San Mateo County in summer of 2020. I was primarily working on the Sustainability Ideas Bank, which involved research, interviewing stakeholders, and then compiling and communicating solutions. What I gained the most from this experience was understanding the importance of personal relationships in nonprofit work.
I'm Megan King, and I attend Stanford University. I interned with Sustainable San Mateo County from December 2020 to August 2021. And my internship at SSMC introduced me to a wide variety of careers in sustainability and helped me decide to pursue a master's in environmental communication.
My name is Nikita Salinka, and I'm a junior at Stanford studying economics with a prospective master's degree in sustainability. And on campus, I'm involved in a lot of sustainability-related extracurriculars, from working on Scope 3 emissions to reaching our zero waste targets to leading outdoor camping trips. And I commend a lot of that to my experience at Sustainable San Mateo County and the exposure it provided me to the sustainability space.
My name is Tori Flowers, and I'm a senior urban studies major at Stanford University. I interned with SSMC in 2021, working on building their new social equity section, where I researched strategies related to police reform, clean air access, and food equity, which really helped propel my future career as a sustainability leader.
Tonight, we celebrate the incredible work being done by young people in San Mateo County. Let's be inspired by their passion and commitment, and let's commit ourselves to doing better too. We were very, very impressed by 3 young men who came to our attention during the award selection process. I want to introduce them to you now. Alex Wagenfeld, please come to the stage. Valerie, do you want to pass this on to Alex? Alex, who lives in Hillsborough, has been a powerhouse of activity at the Nueva School as co-leader of the school's environmental club, where he organizes assemblies and initiatives focused on sustainability. He also leads a school club that has reached out to students at 40 private schools to enlist them in asking their schools to stop investing in fossil fuels. Alex found that many students have trouble figuring out how to get involved, so he created a website with information about sustainability organizations that welcome student volunteers. He has also spoken at public meetings on issues relating to climate change. Alex, congratulations on receiving a Sustainability Youth Commendation from Sustainable San Mateo County. Let's give Alex a hand.
Thank you. This commendation is truly incredible. Thank you. This is such an honor. I have just quick words to say. As I've become involved in the fight for climate change, I've come to see this beautiful and powerful web of connections between youth, mentors, teachers, adults, and us all connected together has really inspired me. And the fact that everyone is together and fighting to save our planet is truly incredible. It's exciting that every day, week, month, year, and more people join this fight, and that reinforces this web and makes us stronger, and makes us more powerful, and it makes us more impactful. To all the adults here, thank you. And to all the youth here, keep pushing the envelope, knowing the adults are behind us. Thank you.
Well done. Congratulations again. We have 2 other high school students with us tonight who have impressed us with their volunteer work, making our county more sustainable. With his Homeless Heroes project, Colin Chu has donated more than 1,000 meals from private school cafeterias to homeless shelters in San Mateo County. By doing so, he has helped reduce food waste and greenhouse gas emissions and has helped feed food insecure people across our county. In addition, he has interviewed residents of homeless shelters and published these interviews to help educate young people and to build community. Colin is a resident of Portola Valley and attends Nueva. Colin, please stand. Everyone, please join me in applauding this young hero. Ethan Wah is another outstanding high school volunteer. He started the Hope Uniforms Project when he was in the 6th grade. HOPE stands for Help Our Planet Earth. Ethan is now in 9th grade at Aragon High School. His nonprofit accepts donated school uniforms in good condition and offers them to families free of charge. The goal is to reduce contributions to landfills and to enhance social equity so that every family can have uniforms. To date, he has provided more than 3,000 articles of clothing to students at 5 public schools in San Mateo County where students wear uniforms. Ethan lives in San Mateo. Ethan, please stand. Please join me in applauding Ethan, everyone. Ethan and Colin, would you please come up to the stage to receive your awards? Or commendations, rather, I must say. Congratulations, Colin. Ethan, congratulations. Congratulations. Please make sure to take your photos at the photographer's station. And now, back to Kirsten.
Thank you so much, Dee. Aren't they great? Don't you just love the youth? Woo!
Again, congrats to Alex, Colin, and Ethan. You're all a true inspiration. Now, I'm sure lots of you will recognize our charismatic auctioneer for tonight, Jim Hartnett. Jim is an attorney, a corporate consultant who formerly served as CEO of Samtrans, Caltrain, and as mayor of Redwood City. Welcome, Jim. I don't know if I'm just shaking.
Thank you very much for the generous introduction. The word charismatic and me have not been linked before. I wish my wife were here to have heard it. So, you've been inspired, I'm sure, by all that's gone on tonight. And now it's time to inspire us all more by bringing out your credit cards. But first, I need your help. If you have the cards with the numbers, I have to be able to tell where I can see them. Could you all raise your cards, please? Table 28, would you raise your cards? Sam, that's 10,000. Thank you very much. Hey, but don't eat all the cookies at that table, okay? So you've seen in the program the description of the live auction items. They're really incredible. And they're going to be on the screen as we go through them one by one. There are 5 live auction items. And as we open the bidding on each one, as we get close to what I might think is the highest bid or pretty close to it, I'll give the 1, 2, 3 kind of thing, going once, going twice. And when I'm on twice, you still have a chance to outbid that person who just bid in front of you. But when I say third, it's done. Now, I heard somebody in the audience saying to a friend, "Don't you outbid me." I want you to know I spotted a couple attorneys in the crowd, and price fixing is a criminal violation. So there will be no colluding on prices. All right, so we'll start first on our first live auction item with the Crime Lab Tour for 2. Now, this is generously donated by our new sheriff, as was indicated earlier, and we thank her very much for that. Now, the Crime Lab, think about it. You've seen CI, the NCIS, and all those things. How realistic do you think those are? Not very realistic, perhaps. But I will tell you that the Crime Lab is there for the search for justice. And when you do the tour of the crime lab, you're going to see how they really do it and what it really means to people in the community, both the victims and the accused. The crime lab base is based on science, and you're going to learn the science of forensics. 2 of you will be able to do this. Now, this is clearly an item that is priceless, but we're going to start out with just a small bid, and I know it's going to go higher than this. And again, if you're bidding, raise your card. We have spotters around the room. They're going to help me designate you. So the first $200. Who's going to give us $200 for the crime lab? We have 1 or 2 over there. $250. $250 in the front here. $300. $300 in the back. $350. $350 over here in the left. $400. $350. $400. $400. 602 is at $400. $450. Do we have $450? $400. We got $400. Do we have $450? We got $400. We got $450. We got $400. $400 going once. $400 going twice. Here's your last chance. $400. Oh, we got $450 over here. $397 is $450. We have $450. Who's going to give us $5? Who's going to give us $5? We got $450. Who's going to give us $5? $450. Who's going to give us $5? $450 going once. $450 going twice. $450. Raise your card. All right. Congratulations. Just don't mess with the evidence, please. All right. Second live auction item will be on the screen here. This is a special one. Belmont Creekside Vineyard Dinner for 8. Wow, this is going to be special. We have 2 great chefs as the co-hosts, Jim Smith and Warren Dale. Jim's got his own small vineyard and winery in Belmont. They've planned a wonderful dinner for you, the lucky bidder, and 7 friends. At a mutually convenient time, they'll give you a tour of the vineyard, walking through the winemaking process, and invite you, if you wish, to play some bocce ball. Now, you're going to have to be hungry because it's going to be a great 5-course dinner featuring gourmet cuisine from around the world. And each of the 5 courses will be paired with an excellent wine. Now, I know the hosts are here tonight. Warren Dale and Jim Smith, could you stand up? Where are the 2 of you? Warren and Jim? So, come on, keep standing now. So, Jim's a wine guy, but Reverend Warren, I hear you've been able to turn water into wine. Is that true? So this is a great pair. You're going to have a great time. This is really a high-value item. So great food, great wine. You're going to learn a lot. The value on this is a mere $1,200, but we're going to start out a little bit lower. We're going to start out at $800. Who's going to give us $800? $800. Who's going to give us $800? We have in the back there $800. Who's going to give us $850? We got $800. Who's going to give us $850? We got $850 on the left here. Who's going to give us $9? We got $850. Who's going to give us $9? We have $850. We got $9 in the back. We got $9 in the back. Who's going to give us $950? Who's going to give us $950? We got $9 in the back. Who's going to give us $950? We got $9 in the back. We got $9. Oh, we got $950 in the way back. Do we have $1,000? Because we have a couple of people here like it. Do we have $1,000 over here? We got $950 over there. We got $1,000 right there. $395 is $1,000. Okay, we got $1,000. We got $1,100. Let's go from $1,000 to $1,100. We got $1,000 over here. Who's going to give us $11? Oh, we got 11 in the corner. Oh, my goodness. Okay, we have a little, thank you for not colluding here. We got 11. Who wants to give us 12? We got 11. Who wants to give us 12? We got 11. We got 11. 11 going once. 11 going twice. 1,100 in the corner. Raise your card there. Thank you very much. Wow, this is great. All right. All right, number 28 in the back, are you good for that 10,000? All right, just want to make sure if you've gone to the registration desk. Okay, now item 3, our third, we only have 4 live items, so This is a special one, too. This is 3-day Monterey giveaway. Now, if you've looked in the program and you look here, what a value this is. Going to the beautiful Monterey Peninsula, but not only do you get a 2-night stay at the Monterey Beach Resort at a room that's valued at $500 a night, you get some gift certificates. You get a $250 gift certificate for a dinner at the resort's Saltwood Restaurant, which was nationally featured. You have a 4-hour whale watching cruise. You get 2 tickets to the Monterey Bay Aquarium, a $100 gift certificate for fresh abalone. And Bill Schulte, what else do they get? Would you stand up? You got something to show us? Look at that. Oh, this is a priceless item, and there's so much more. Oh, my gosh. Bill does not come with it, but the thing he's holding does. All right. Oh, yeah, there's a surprise. Okay, the total value of this package is $1,710. This is really a great value. Think about it, not just the stay, but all the certificates you get. So with this great over $1,700 in value, just going to start out at $1,000. Okay, who's going to give me $1,000? We've got $1,000 over the right here. Who's going to give me $1,100? We got $1,000. We got $1,100 in the back. Who's going to give me $1,200? We got $1,200 in the middle back. Who's going to give us $1,300? Who's going to give us $1,300? Way over the back left, $1,300. Who's going to give us $1,400? Come on, we're at 13. Who's going to give us 14? We're at 13. Who's going to give us 14? Come on, 13. Who's going to give us 14? 13. Going once. Oh, 14. We got 14 there. Thank you very much. I think you guys might be related. We got 14, right? 14. Who's going to give us 15? We got 14. Remember, this is a $1,700 plus value. We got 14. Who's going to give us 15? 14. Who's going to give us 15? We're going. 14. Who's going to give us 15? At 14, we got 15 over here. 15 to the right, number 223. We got 15. We got 15. Who's going to give us 16? We got 15. Who's going to give us 16? 16 over here, numbers, whatever that number is. We got 16 over there. We got 16. Who's going to give us 17? You're just getting up close to the value. We got 16. Who's going to give us 17? 16. Who's going to give us 7? We got 17. 17. Okay, thank you over here. We got 17. Who's going to give us 18? 17. Who's going to give us 18? Here's your chance. 17. Here's who's going to give us 18. 17. Going one. 18. We got 18. We got 18. All right. We got 18. Who's going to give us 19? 18. Who's going to give us 19? 18. 18. Who's going to give us 19? Come on now. 18. 18. 18 going once. 18 going twice. Last chance. 18. Thank you very much. Great job. Whoa, what? You were up? Okay, so you were up for how much? I had 18 over there. 19. Oh, my goodness. Okay, well, sorry. I was only looking out of one eye. We got 19 over here. Just came in before I called it the third time. Got 19 over here. Who would like to go to 2? 19. Who would like to go to 2,000? 19. Who would like to go to 2,000? 19. 19. Who'd like to go to 2? We got 2,000. We got 2,000. You thought 19 was 2,000. We got 2,000. Who's going to go 21? Who's going to go 21? We got 2,000. Who's going to go to 21? I'm looking around the room. Almost missed the last one. We got 2,000. Who's going to go to 21? 21. 21. We got 21. Who's going to go to 22? We got 21. Who's going to go to 22? 21. Who's going to go to 22? I'm looking around. Come on. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. You could create your own crime scene there. Maybe we get the forensic people. 21. Anybody at 22? 21 going once. 21 going twice. Third time. You got it. Thank you very much. Okay. Whoa. All right. Remember, Bill doesn't come with it. All right. Last live auction, then we got the fund program. Last live auction is what a treat. 1 week, that's 7 nights at a private Lake Tahoe house that's only available once a year for a private occasion like this. This is our final live auction item. Picture yourself in Lake Tahoe on the Tahomas side, the west side of the lake, one of the most desirable areas as a vacation paradise in the world. This is a great spacious home located near the entry of the Rubicon Wilderness and so many other things. It has been recently updated, not that it needed to be. It sleeps 10. Think about it. You can have yourself and 9 friends, or just a few, whatever you like. There's a zip line for young children, a ping pong table, washer and dryer, bikes. It's got what you want. It is good through April of 2024 at a mutually agreeable time. Now, the value of this is set at least $3,750, $3,750. But, you know, think about it. If you did 7 nights, and let's say we started out at $1,800, that's only $257 a night for 10 people. Can you imagine that? What a deal. So we're going to start out at $1,800. We got $1,800 over here. We got $1,900 in the back. Do we have $2,000? We got $2,000 in the back. We got $2,100. We got $2,200. We got somebody in the way back there. I can't see. $2,300. Where do we got $2,300? $2,300. Give me $2,300. We got $2,300 in the back at $352. $2,300 in the back. We got 24. We got 24. Okay. We got 24. Do we got 25? We got 24. Do we have 25? We got 25. We got 25. We got 25. We got 26. Who's got 26? We're on 25. Who's got 26? 2,600. My goodness, for a whole week in a big place, 10 people. What do we got here? 20. How much do you want to pay? Come on, let's ratchet it up. Let's get this over with. What would you like to bid? 26. Okay, we got 26. Who's got 27? We got 27 in the back. We got 27 in the back. Who's got 28? We got 28 over here to the right by the camera. 28 by the camera. Who's got 29? Who's got 29? We got 28. Who's got 29? We got 28. Who's got 29? We got 28. Come on, who's got 29? We got 28. We got 28 going once. 10 people. We got 28 going twice. 28 third time. You got it. No, 28. Thank you very much. So as to the live autumns, we have a late breaking something. What do we got? We have one more? Are we? Don't hurt yourself running up here, Senator. Come on.
We are so thankful to have our state senator here, Josh Becker. Woohoo! And Josh, he is going to have a lunch with some of you lucky people. So he's graciously donated that to Sustainable San Mateo County, and we thank you so much. Josh, do you want to say something?
Well, first of all, wonderful. All the awardees, many of them are like great personal friends and heroes of mine. So this is an incredible evening. So happy to donate a lunch. I was thinking of a good location. I was thinking like Woodside Pub. Sounds good. For a lunch. Yeah. How many people?
4.
2 people? Oh, 4. 2 people. 2 people.
Yeah. I wanted to do it twice. No.
Okay. So here we have a special treat, a lunch for 2 people plus the senator at a time to be mutually worked out. You know, I would characterize this as this is truly a live auction. And I would say we're selling wit and wisdom. All right? So what is the price for wit and wisdom? I would say it's at least $100. Come on, who's going to give me 100? At least 100. Oh, we got 100 over here. I'm going to go from 100 to 200. We got so many people at 200. I'm going to 300. Who's giving me 3? We got so many people at 300. Who's going to give me 4? We got 4 over here. We got 4 over here. Oh my gosh. Do we have 5? We got 4 over here. Where's 5? We got 5 at number 4, 5, 6. We got 500. We got 500. Who's going to give me 6? We got 500. Who's going to give me 6? Get 500. We got 6 right here. Number 387 is 600. This is going to be priceless wit and wisdom at 600. Isn't it worth more than $600 for this special wit? We got 600. Who's going to give us 7? 600. Who's going to give us 7? 600. 600. 600. Who's going to give us 7? 600 going once. 600 going twice. 600 is sold. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you to Elizabeth Lewis. I think you're going to have a great lunch. Thank you, Josh.
So now it's the time to support the program. I don't need to tell you how important your support is for this organization, for the great work it does, for the future of our county and the region. And so as you think about what you might be able to do, I'm going to throw out numbers. And everybody who puts up a card is a winner. You're not bidding against each other. So when I throw out a number, everybody who puts out that card, they're a winner. They get to donate that amount. Okay, and what happens is sustainability is a winner. So you're creating winners by putting up your card. So first, let me just say, I don't know, does anybody want to give more than 5,000? I'll take a number if somebody wants to give a number more than 5, because I have a lot of numbers for you. All right. Well, let's say anybody like to put their card up, and as many as you want, at 5,000. Anybody who'd like to put their card up? We have, thank you very much, number 345 at 5,000. You're very generous. Thank you very much. Any other cards up at 5,000? All right. Well, let's try $2,500. Who'd like to put their card up at $2,500? Number 374. Thank you very much. Anybody else want to put their card up at $2,500? Everybody's a winner. Everybody's a winner. Anybody else at $2,500? Well, thank you very much. $1,000. Who'd like to put their card up at $1,000? We have 2 over here, 404, 405. Thank you very much. Anybody else like to put their card up at $1,000? Thank you very much. And how about 500? Who'd like to put a card up at 500? Thank you. Number 455, 479, 522, 459. Great. 52. We got at least 4 cards at 500. Anybody else would like to put the card up at 500? How about 250? Who'd like to put their card up at 250? Oh, we have a whole bunch. Keep your cards up. Keep your cards up. You know, oh my goodness, look at all the cards at 250. Oh, you're all very generous. Thank you very much. You know, you're gonna tell the folks at the registration desk that you put your card up at 250, and they'll take care of you. Just everybody who put their card up at whatever amount, we'll ask you to go to the registration desk at the end. Thank you very much. And then last one, how about $100? Who'd like to put their card up at $100? We have several cards up at $100, 3 over here, 3 back there at $100. That's great. Thank you very much. All the cards up at $100. Remember now, you're going to go to the registration desk and tell them you're in for 100. Well, that's it for the fund the program and the live auction. Thank you all very much for your great generosity. You've been great. What a great worthy effort and mission. So now I'd like to introduce Heather Young, who is a partner with Heather Young Architects. She will present the Green Building Awards on behalf of the San Mateo County chapter of the American Institute of Architects. Come on up, Heather. Thank you all very much.
Thank you all, and welcome. Before we get started, let me thank my fellow Green Building Award judges, Diane Whitaker, a local architect working to promote sustainable design principles, and a former president of our local AIA chapter, San Mateo County. She's been involved with Sustainable San Mateo County and the Green Building Awards since 2004. Joining us as a judge this year for the first time was Jeff Masad, Director of National Facilities Services, Planning and Design, Northern California at Kaiser Permanente, and last year's Green Building Award winner. Help me recognize my fellow judges' contributions with a big round of applause. Now, this year, the winner of the 2023 Green Building Awards were chosen from a pool of some of the most innovative and environmentally conscious projects in San Mateo County. I'm honored to announce that this year's Green Building Award winner is the Burlingame Community Center, which opened in June of last year. This two-story net zero energy building is located in a beautiful natural setting, Burlingame's spacious Washington Park. The building's sustainability features include rooftop solar panels, a green roof, an emergency backup generator, and sustainable finishes and landscaping. A metric dashboard of the integrated building systems acts as a community teaching tool, demonstrating the city's commitment to its climate action plan. The architect is Group 4 Architecture, Research and Planning, Inc. of South San Francisco. And the builder is BHM Construction, Inc. Burlingame Community Center representatives, City Council members, and Don Merkus and Jonathan Hartman of Group 4 Architecture, please come to the stage to receive your awards while we watch your video. And regrettably, BHM couldn't join us this evening.
For the last 20 years, the City of Burlingame has had a vision of how to build a new community center, a place where young people, families, seniors, everybody could gather, a heart and a soul of our community. At the end of the day, what we really came down with was this idea of net zero energy, that we would produce all the energy in this building that we would consume in it, and we would set an example for the community about how electrification can be beautiful, it can be efficient, and it can be very useful.
We opened in June of 2022. And we have a green roof that filters water from the roof. We have sustainable landscape, which is absolutely gorgeous. The water that comes from the building is filtered within the site.
Creating a building that fit into the park, complemented the park, but at the same time was able to take advantage of solar orientation.
So the whole goal with this theme being tree and growth and rooted really brings the indoors out and the outdoors into the building. We want to be on the forefront, so we're always meeting the needs of our community, and we have a vibrant, active community center.
I'm just so excited to have you look at our new green building. Come and enjoy it, come and learn about it. And thank you, the City of Burlingame and the Burlingame community, for supporting us and giving us this beautiful, beautiful new green building here in Burlingame.
Mayor Brownrigg.
Thank you very much. I was told we have 20 seconds. That's sort of the Oscar equivalent of the exit music starting when they hand you the microphone. So I am going to be quick. First of all, please, if you're in the audience, if you are a volunteer, you are a donor, you are city staff, please put up your hands. Please put up your hands, because that is That is the backbone. That is the backbone of any community that gets things done. We get the credit; they do the work. It's kind of nice. I want to thank Don Merkes and John Hartman from Group 4. They were with us from the very beginning until the end through lots of iterations. We wouldn't be here without you. Thank you very much. As Vice Mayor Colson pointed out in the video, this is a net zero energy building on day one. It's net zero because we have the solar panels. We have the solar panels because an old friend of this county, Jackie Spear, helped us with a grant to put the solar panels on the building. Please, let's thank Jackie Spear. And finally, I wanted us all to be up here because this is a team effort. Any good city government is a team. It's not an individual, and this was a team effort. But every team needs a quarterback, and we had a great informal quarterback in Vice Mayor Colson. I want you to please give it up for everybody, but especially for Vice Mayor Colson. We thank Sustainable San Mateo County so much for the work you do to bring the environment and sustainability to the forefront of everything we do in this county and for every generation. Thank you very much.
And Dawn and Jonathan?
Just, hold on to that, girl. Just wanted to thank the city for being an excellent client, the community, city staff, and Sustainable San Mateo for this lovely award. Thank you.
And congratulations to all the creators of the Burlingame Community Center. These winners represent the best of green building practices and are leading the way toward a more sustainable future. We also have 2 green building honorable mentions, and they'll be awarded to the Atherton Library in Atherton and Gilead Sciences Wellbeing Center in Foster City. Will the representatives from the town of Atherton, WRNS Studio, and S.J. Omaroso Construction please come to the stage? The Atherton Library is a low-carbon, net-zero, energy-ready, all-electric project with modular, multi-use spaces and ample use of daylighting and natural ventilation. It has an impressive 9,601 square foot all-electric design. Hello. Yes, kudos to the town of, oh, gracious. Kudos to the town of Atherton, which would be you, sir.
Thank you.
And WRNS Studio. Is Pauline here?
Yeah.
Congratulations. And yes, to Trubeck Construction. Oh, thank you very much. All right. Congratulations to all of you for this beautiful building. And did you want to say something?
Sure, I'll say something real quick. Well, first off, just as was said earlier, you know, it took the whole town to do this, but we did have some lead designers on the council right up here, Elizabeth Lewis and Rick DeGoya, also our city manager, George Rodericks, and we had a great crew from WRNS as well as the construction crew from Amoroso. So it was a whole organization, but those guys really did the yeoman work, so I want to recognize them. But thank you very much for the award.
Wow.
Oh, you know, it is a narrow.
It is very narrow, yes. Now I'd like to invite Kevin Gripper, Senior Manager, Corporate Sustainability, to the stage. as well as Sylvia Dar of Flad Architects. Unfortunately, Trubeck couldn't make it this evening. Hi. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And the Gilead Sciences Wellbeing Center includes solar panels, a water reclamation reuse system, radiant heating, cooling, and building materials that contribute to a healthy interior. Early in the design process, the Gilead team identified synergies across building systems and disciplines to support health and wellness, as well as reduce energy loads. And
So Gilead's vision is to create a healthier world for all. And part of that is making sure that we have a space for our employees to advance their personal health and wellness. This building really demonstrates Gilead's commitment to sustainability, innovation, and of course, well-being. We've achieved LEED Platinum for this building, and we're also pursuing WELL certification for this building, which is our first for Gilead, and so we're very excited about that and very excited to receive this award, so thank you.
And Sylvia Dar from Flad Architects.
Thank you. I just want to say thank you to Sustainable San Mateo County. You guys are an amazing model for all the counties in the Bay Area. I'm very impressed. I want to thank our team, EXP engineers, Salas O'Brien engineers, Thornton Tomasetti, and of course Trubeck Construction, who couldn't be here with us tonight. And then finally, I want to thank Gilead. You guys gave our team a great opportunity to work with you to build this beautiful building. So thank you.
Thank you.
Let's applaud all the Green Building Award winners. They represent the best of green building practices and continue to lead the way towards a more sustainable future. And Kirsten?
Sorry about that. I know we're running behind here. Heather, thank you so much for that. We want to give you some flowers to say thank you. What an exciting group of winners. And I want to also just thank Sandhill Foundation again. Thank you so much for being such a great partner for us. And the Francis Ness Family Bequest. We really appreciate your support. Yeah. And now we're going to move on to the last part of our program. That's the Peninsula Clean Energy's All Electric Leader Awards. And I'm honored to introduce Jan Pepper. She's coming on up, the CEO of Peninsula Clean Energy, to present these awards. Hello, Jan. Good to see you.
Thank you. Hello, thank you for hanging on to what we think might be the best part of the evening. Thank you for staying. I'm Jan Pepper. I'm the CEO of Peninsula Clean Energy. I know a lot of you out there, and this is such a wonderful organization. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for hosting this awards celebration. And as the community-led electricity provider for San Mateo County and the city of Los Banos, Peninsula Clean Energy has a mission of reducing greenhouse gas emissions by expanding access to sustainable and affordable energy. We provide electricity that is 100% clean, and it's 5% less expensive than PG&E, and we've saved all of our customers over $107 million since we started in 2016. So you can have clean electricity and it can be less expensive. The All Electric Leadership Awards are part of our effort to decarbonize the building sector by recognizing innovators who are fully electrifying their building energy loads. In addition to the recognition from us, each award winner has also received appreciation from their respective federal, state, and county representatives, including commendations from Congress members Kevin Mullen and Anna Eshoo, State Senator Josh Becker, State Assembly members Mark Berman and Diane Pappen, and the members of the San Mateo County Board of Supervisors, President Dave Pine, our MC Noelia Corzo, Warren Slocum, Ray Mueller, and David Canepa. We had an incredible array of applicants this year, making it difficult for our also incredible selection committee. And I'd like to recognize and thank these amazing judges. And we have a framed certificate of appreciation for all of you. Jeff Alls, David Canada, I'm not sure he's here. Is he here? Lisa Schmidt, Ida Clare, and Sharon Block. So, on to the awardees. Our first award, the Outstanding Residential New Construction Award, goes to Casita Castrop Backyard Cottage. Loriana and Michael Castrop showed that an all-electric design can be beautiful with their ADU, accessory dwelling unit, that features quality finishes, custom cabinetry, lots of natural light and ventilation. An innovative construction technique enhances structural integrity, has a high sound transmission coefficient rating, making it very quiet while reducing heat gain and heat loss. The 6 kilowatt solar PV system provides all the electricity needed, and the backup battery storage can provide power for 3 or more days in an emergency power loss situation. Congratulations to the Castrops. I think there is a video to go on. Show.
Our main motivation for going all electric is that we know that we're getting away from gas. We wanted to create a better living environment for the future. We had a concern with brownouts and blackouts and wanted to be able to survive that. So this is our battery pack for the ADU. The battery is programmed to come on at 4 o'clock to 10 o'clock in the evening to take pressure off the grid during peak hours. We do not have a electrical bill for this house. So what we found is that the installation cost of increasing the size of the gas meter, all those type of things, was more expensive than choosing all electric appliances. So this is our heat pump water heater. It's set up so that if in its energy efficient mode it's not meeting your needs, it has an electric coil in it that will boost the hot water. If you're thinking about going all electric, don't think twice, just do it.
We'd like to thank Sustainable San Mateo County for your leadership, Peninsula Clean Energy for this award, and also for providing our energy. We still, even in this winter where we've had unusual cloudiness and rains, that meter still runs backward. And we would also like to thank our project team, including our staff at Castrop Group Architects and the builders and the engineers that you will see on the website. And also, I would just like to say, as Mike did, that going all solar is good for your pocketbook and good for the planet. So, thank you.
Congratulations. The most inspirational residential project goes to solar and heat pumping. To the Max Michael Antonio Wilcox. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm reading this wrong. Let's start over. Goes to the solar and heat pumping to the Max. Michael Antonio Wilcox was responsible for the planning, permitting, and much of the actual construction for this project. He first started with a solar installation, which he sized for his total electric load, plus 1/3 of his methane gas use, in order to accommodate his future plans to convert from gas to electric heat pumps. He added heat pumps for space heating and cooling, as well as for water heating. He has subsequently had the gas line shut off and estimates he is saving over $500 per month and using less than half as much energy. Since completing his project, he has coached others who are using his system to decarbonize. Congratulations to Tony Wilcox. And I think we've run a video.
If you take these rebates and these opportunities to go all electric, it really makes the economics attractive for heat pumping and electric appliances. As I got started on the solar project, I upsized the amount of solar panels that we needed by enough to cover what I thought was our future electrification goals. Solar is truly the gateway to heat pumping and whole life electrification. As I got the heat pump systems installed, I found out that they used even less energy than I had expected. So this is one of the 5 zones of the mini split system on the main floor. We still had excess electricity, so I added a hot tub. I opted to put in a heat pump to the hot tub circuit, and it uses about 1/3 the energy that the system would otherwise use. Work within your lifestyle, find your biggest energy offenders, and piece them out. The economics are there now. The systems are proven. I think everybody should heat pump everything they can.
Thank you, thank you. Tom, if you want to pose next to the water heater next year for a sexy picture, you're on. This has been the most satisfying project I've probably ever done. It's so fulfilling to turn on the heat and not have to pay for it. It's so satisfying to drive a car, to work, to school, to drop off kids, and it's free. We get a rebate on our energy bill. I think the economics on this are really something that everybody here needs to focus on when you talk to other folks about this. You can make money by doing what's right. And unfortunately, saving the world doesn't sell products to people I talk to. I talk to a lot of people. Economics work. Solar enables these things. Heat pumping becomes a moneymaker with solar combinations. You do these things together with transportation, and no kidding, you wipe out your electric, your natural gas, and your gasoline bill. And anybody here knows that's going to be many $100s a year. So I tell everybody, next time you pay your utility bill, next time you pay your $100 gas bill at the pump, think of me. And eventually you'll decide to buy versus rent your power. And you can do it. It's good for the world. Also, thank you to my wife for letting me do this. She had no idea what the system was going to be. She didn't even know what it was or what it did, and she still let me tear out the furnace. Super fun project. Everybody should do it. Get out there, talk to everybody. Thank you to Peninsula Clean Energy for incentivizing this stuff.
The Outstanding Residential Modernization Award goes to the White Hair Home. They would like all to know that taking actions to reduce carbon emissions is vital, and with the incentives available and a stepwise approach like theirs, electrification is not just for rich people, it's for everyone. The White Hairs certainly set an example with their practical and complete approach to their net zero energy home. They started with easy, low-hanging fruit projects first and proceeded in order to take advantage of remaining useful life and incentive programs and rebate programs as they became available. When completed, they had solar, battery storage, heat pump water heating, heat pump space heating and cooling, an induction stove, and more. Congratulations to Terry and Robert Whitehair.
Robert and I wanted to electrify our home because it was probably the most personal, immediate impact that we could have on climate change. We have always wanted to do solar. 4 years ago, we decided this is the time to do it.
I want to show you our battery. That's the backup power for our solar.
We did away with our gas stove and have an induction.
There you are, it's boiling, and since there's no metal on there, there's no heat.
everyone is going to have to replace their water heater. So why not go electric?
So we have a heat pump heating and cooling system now.
We don't have anything on the walls with the air coming out. It looks like the regular furnace. And now we have air conditioning for the summer. For a personal impact on climate change, this is the way to go. Anyone can do this.
Well, I wanted to thank Peninsula Clean Energy and Sustainable San Mateo County. PCE does provide our power. I couldn't have done it with a lot of the people in this room. Tom Cabot gave me great advice. Diane Bailey encouraged me. My wife let me do it. Let us both do it. I want to add that since May, we have not had a gas or electrical bill. We were paying the $9 a month service charge to be connected, but that's all we're paying. So the savings made it, but the comfort of the home also made it. So thank you, everyone.
And I just want to say, as elders here, we did this because we're committed to being good ancestors. And go electric.
The outstanding commercial project goes to the Atherton Library. This new 9,000 square foot building is a net zero ready, all electric building targeting LEED Gold certification. The building uses thermal mass, daylighting, orientation, shading, envelope insulation, and window glazing passive strategies, and a heat pump for water heating and HVAC and on-site renewable energy. The 100 kilowatt PV rooftop solar will provide 100% of the building's electricity. Congratulations to WRNS Studios and the town of Atherton. Here to accept the award is Mayor Bill Woodmer.
This building and campus were built with no methane gas, making the entire facility 100% electric, including its space heating and water heating. Its design maximizes natural light and heat. Its pressed earth walls behind me are beautiful and very thermally efficient. This was a remarkable team effort, including the architect, WRNS, town staff, and library staff who tirelessly brought this project in on budget, and the Atherton community who contributed to design and funded the project with taxes.
Well, first off, I'd like to thank all the people that were up here last time, and also the Peninsula Library System with whom we're part of their system. The project is great. If you haven't been to the Atherton Library and the Makers Lab, it's the best one in San Mateo County, so I hope you come join us. Thank you very much for the award.
Thank you to all of the electric leaders, the award winners, all of the applicants, the selection committee, and of course, Sustainable San Mateo County.
All right. Well, they are truly outstanding winners, and I am so impressed by the elders and the young. So one more round of applause for all of you. And I do want to ask the school board members here to please just stand one more time so we can thank you, school board members, for all the work you're doing with our kids. Thank you. Noelia.
Thank you again to the very impressive awardees. Now, before you go, remember that the online portion of the auction runs through Sunday. It ends at 5 p.m., okay? So put a little alarm on your phone so you don't forget. And as you leave, please stop at the checkout desk to pick up any silent auction items if you won, or an orchid centerpiece if you'd like to purchase one for $25. And again, we'd like to thank all of the elected officials and representatives and community members for being present, and another shout out to the elected officials for providing certificates to honor our awardees. And we'd like to invite awardees to make sure they get their picture taken, and again, that's right over there with Keith. And with that, I'll hand it over back to Kirsten.
Thank you, Noelia. It's been a pleasure to do this with you this evening. And this brings us to the end of our evening with you. On behalf of Supervisor Noelia Corzo and myself and the whole Sustainable San Mateo County group, our staff, our volunteers, our board, our advisory board, we want to thank you for coming out tonight. It is really beautiful to see everybody and all your shiny, smiling faces. Yeah. And I just want to also thank every single one of you for coming. We want to leave you with a poem that we're going to put up here. And this is a short poem actually generated by artificial intelligence. And it's in honor of our theme, a hopeful future for our youth. Have a great night, everybody.